By the year 2035, artificial intelligence will not just change how we work, it will change how we live. Entire industries will shrink. Millions of jobs will disappear. Roles that once felt safe will become automated almost overnight. Cashiers, drivers, basic data analysts, customer support agents. Many of these jobs are already being replaced today. And this raises a terrifying question. If AI keeps getting smarter, faster, and cheaper, what jobs will actually survive? Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. AI will not replace all jobs, but it will brutally expose which skills truly matter. In this video, we'll explore 10 jobs that will still exist in 2035, even after AI, automation, and intelligent machines reshape the global economy. These are not hype-based jobs. These are roles rooted in human judgment, responsibility, creativity, and meaning, and one of them may already be closer to you than you realize. Let's begin. The big picture. Artificial intelligence excels at 3 things: speed, scale, and pattern recognition. It can process information faster than any human. It can analyze millions of data points in seconds, and it can automate repetitive, predictable tasks with ease. But AI has limits. It does not understand human values. It does not feel empathy. It cannot take moral responsibility for its decisions. And it cannot create meaning from experience. That's why the future workforce won't be humans versus machines. It will be humans working with machines. The jobs that survive will not be the ones that resist it. They will be the ones that use AI as a tool, not a replacement. By 2035, the world will be almost entirely digital. Smart homes will control electricity and security. Autonomous vehicles will dominate transportation. Hospitals will rely on AI-driven diagnostics. Governments will store critical systems online. And wherever technology exists, threats exist. AI can help detect cyber attacks, but cybercrime is no longer just about code. It involves psychology, strategy, politics, and intent. Cybersecurity analysts will be responsible for protecting financial systems, healthcare networks, power grids, and national security. They won't just stop hackers. They'll prevent digital warfare and economic collapse. As long as the digital world exists, this job will remain essential. As AI systems grow more powerful, one question becomes unavoidable. Who controls them? Who decides what data AI can access? Who sets boundaries for surveillance? Who prevents bias and misuse? AI ethics and policy specialists will work at the intersection of technology, law, and human rights. They will help governments and corporations create rules that protect fairness, privacy, and transparency. These professionals will decide where automation is acceptable and where human oversight must remain. This job is not about writing code. It's about shaping the future responsibly. In a world driven by algorithms, ethical judgment becomes a form of power. AI can simulate conversation. It can respond with empathy-like language, but it cannot truly understand human suffering. As technology accelerates, so will stress, isolation, and emotional exhaustion. Remote work, digital relationships, and constant connectivity will take a psychological toll. People will still need someone who listens without judgment, someone who understands pain, fear, and identity. Therapists, psychologists, and counselors will be more important than ever. Mental health is not a problem to be optimized. It's a human experience to be understood. And AI cannot replace that. The future of energy is no longer optional. It's inevitable. Climate change, population growth, and limited fossil fuels will force a global transition. Solar power, wind energy, hydrogen systems, and advanced nuclear technologies will dominate infrastructure. AI can optimize energy distribution, predict consumption, and improve efficiency. But humans must design, innovate, and implement these systems. Renewable energy engineers will decide how cities are powered and how societies survive. This is not just a career path, it's a responsibility to future generations. AI can generate interfaces in seconds, but it doesn't understand frustration, confusion, or emotion. User experience designers, focus on one core question. How does this feel for a human being? They study behavior, psychology, and usability. They remove complexity and reduce cognitive overload. As technology becomes more advanced, people will demand simplicity. The more powerful the system, the more important good design becomes. Human-centered designers will ensure technology remains usable, accessible, and humane. Data is everywhere, but information alone does not create understanding. AI can analyze numbers, detect trends, and generate reports automatically, but it cannot explain meaning. Data storytellers translate complex data into narratives that humans can understand and act on. They answer questions like, what matters? What's changing? What should we do next? In 2035, decisions will not be made by dashboards alone. They'll be guided by people who can explain reality clearly. Healthcare is entering a new era. Medicine is shifting from treating illness to preventing it before it appears. Genetic engineering, regenerative medicine, and biotechnology will redefine human health. AI will assist with research, simulations, and diagnostics, but humans will make the biological and ethical choices. Biotech specialists will work on curing genetic diseases, extending life expectancy, and improving quality of life. This field doesn't just change medicine, it changes what it means to be human. AI can generate content quickly, but it cannot create cultural meaning. Stories influence beliefs. Beliefs shape behavior, and behavior shapes society. Creative directors guide storytelling across films, games, advertising, virtual worlds, and media. They decide which stories resonate emotionally and which narratives define a generation. In the future, content will be abundant, but meaning will be rare. Creativity will not disappear. It will become leadership. This is a job that barely exists today, but will be essential by 2035. Human AI collaboration managers ensure machines enhance human work instead of replacing it blindly. They decide which tasks should be automated, which require human judgment where oversight is necessary. Their role protects productivity and human dignity. As organizations rely more on AI, someone must ensure humans are not pushed aside. That responsibility will define this role. The most important job of the future is not technical, it's thinking. AI can provide predictions, probabilities, and scenarios, but it cannot decide what truly matters. Critical thinkers evaluate uncertainty. They balance risk, ethics, and long-term impact. They make final decisions when data is incomplete and consequences are irreversible. These individuals will guide companies, governments, and societies through complexity and chaos. In a world overloaded with information, clear thinking becomes the ultimate advantage. Conclusion, future, message. The future is not about competing with AI. It's about becoming something AI cannot replace. Skills rooted in judgment, empathy, creativity, ethics, and responsibility will always matter. The safest career in 2035 is not a specific job title. It's the ability to adapt, to think deeply, and to remain human in a world of machines. Prepare now, because the future will not wait.